Hello everyone and welcome to Trending in My Life. And we're crafting Christmas again, and spoiler alert, I'll be making this. So here I am sat at the Christmas table and I'm going to make a wreath. And I'm keeping it very simple this year. So this is the wreath that I used at Halloween, and I took the things off it so that we could use it again at Christmas. I've got one piece of goldy brown tinsel and some gold mesh and 4 of these baubles. Right, I'm going to start with this mesh, and what I'm going to do is going to twist it at the end and put it across the middle. Now I'm going to wind it around there and tie it this side in a double knot. Leave a little bit dangling down so that that looks like that. Then I'm going to, it's very difficult because it's sticking to everything. Then I'm going to make it sort of cover the middle bit. So it'll go round like that, and I'm going to fasten it onto this side. Probably got my arm in the way there. So I'm going to cut that bit off. Cut that bit off the mesh there. Probably can't see what I'm doing at the moment. Ooh. Let's do it like this. Cut that bit of mesh there. There we go. So put that out of the way. So we've just done that bit across the middle, like that. It's actually sticking to the wreath because the wreath is so sort of prickly. I'm actually going to, I don't know if you can see, I'm sort of scrunching it so that it'll wrap around on the inside, rather than have to sort of tie it on or glue it on. I'm just kind of pushing it inside there so that it's wrapped around it. Like I said, these twiggy bits really catch hold of it. There we go. So now I could decide to put it up that way. I could do it that way, which I quite like. I could do it that way. You can see there's lots of different possibilities. Yay. Right, now I think the next thing I'm going to do is put the tinsel around it. I'm going to leave some extra dangling down this side, and then I'm going to just wrap it around all the way around and then put the baubles on last. This is really unusual tinsel. I thought at first it was red and gold, but that's because it was the shop lighting. And once I got it home, I realised it's sort of brown and gold, which is unusual for tinsel. I'm just wrapping it round and round. There we go. This bit, I'm going to just go straight up in a straight line and then catch it again from the top. Hope you're able to see what I'm doing there. There we go. Oops. And then we're back down there. And I think with these two ends that I had, I'm going to knot those. Oops. 1, 2. So we're getting this sort of feature at that one side, because it will be on the side, and then I'm going to put that like that. These wire bits mean that I could put the bauble string through the wire bits, which is what I'm going to try and do. It might actually be better if I snip the top off there, and then I have 2 things there. Then I can just thread them through and knot them. So back to where I was. So yeah, you can see that wire, and that's what we're going to thread this little strand through. So put you so you're nice and close and you can see what I'm doing. Right, so I'm going to thread that through there and pick it up the other side. Except it's decided to go into the middle of the wreath. Okay, there we go. Picked it up the other side. Oh, right. So the bauble decided not to stay on there. I'll put the bauble back on. There we go. Thread that through there. Right. And now I can just tie a knot in the string. And the thread that puts it on. Maybe around here so maybe you can see it. Can you? It is really difficult to show you because there's so much tinsel in the way. Double knot. There, we've done it. There. So you can see that the bauble is on, but more than that, it's very securely on, which is what I was aiming for. Right. I might put the red one over with all the mesh stuff over there. I think I'll put the green one next. Now. Right. Now, I can't put anything this side because I can't go past the, you know, we've wrapped the gold around this side, the gold mesh. So I'll have to make it that the baubles come this side. This is a nice, easy place to put them. The wire's clearly sticking out. So once again, we're going to snip off the end of the bauble and then put it through the wire of the wreath. There we go. Now we need to tie that double knot just to hold it on. There we go. I thought the mesh bit in the middle not only gives it a sort of a bit more unusual than just the circle decorated, but it also means if you wanted to, you could put a little sign in the middle saying Merry Christmas. There we go. So we've got two baubles hanging on it there. Right, let's see. I think I'll put one around this side. Ah, yes, it just seems that I'm lucky that there is a sort of spare bit of wreath showing where I can put it on. There we go. I might just as well take the bauble off to start with because it's going to fall off anyway while I'm fiddling around with this. Now that one worked much quicker. Either that or I'm getting better at it because I'm doing more of them. Yeah, so this wreath is going to be inside the house, and I was trying to figure out, I considered putting it on the back of the door, but I quite like the idea of putting some bells on the back of the door so that every time you open the door, it jingles, which I think is really Christmassy. And I also think a wreath will keep getting knocked against the door inside, and any glitter is going to fall off constantly. Okay, we've got 3 baubles on now. There we go. I still can't decide quite which way up to do it at the moment, but I did originally plan for this to be a side bit, which I think I still quite like that as a side bit. It's just something a bit different at the side. One more bauble to go, which yeah, I've not really got space to do it over this side, so I may have to do it at the top bit there. Although, oh yes, I have. I can just move the mesh slightly, and then I can get into the wire. Oops, sorry. That's just one more bauble there, and again cut it off. Yes, okay. So this will be the last bauble because I decided ahead of time I was going to put 4 baubles on it. But yeah. Oh, okay, right, there we go. Now, that is my Christmas wreath, which really didn't take very long at all. If I find something to put in the middle, I might add something later. But other than that, I'm going to keep it just simple. Just like that. And it's going, I was talking about where I was going to put it. It's going to go on a wall, so a white wall, and you open the front door and it'll be directly in your eye line when you open the front door. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's more crafting Christmas to come. So please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend and come back next time. By the way, I put the ribbon on after I'd recorded the video because I couldn't find it before then. So that's the final one. Oops, tip it that way. Tip it that way. There you go. See you next time. Bye.